Jiu Jitsu.
Jiu Jitsu, also known as Ryujutsu, meaning the gentle art, is a traditional Japanese martial art classified as Koryu-Budo. It encompasses a wide range of modern combat systems focused on unarmed self-defense against multiple attackers, whether armed or not. Its fundamental techniques include joint locks, punches, kicks, knee strikes, evasions, pushes, throws, takedowns, and chokeholds. This system originated from the battle strategies of the Bushi ancient Japanese warriors to counter armored samurai. Because of this, it emphasizes techniques like joint locks, throws, and chokeholds over direct strikes and kicks. Over nearly 2,000 years, its various technical aspects have evolved and been refined.
Unlike animals, which have built-in defense mechanisms within their own biology, humans have developed various systems for personal protection. When a particular method proves effective, others adopt, learn, and preserve it from those who created it. This process not only formalizes techniques and strategies but also establishes teaching and transmission methods, ultimately giving rise to Japan's classical and traditional martial arts.
Jiu-Jitsu has legendary origins, linked to the story of Sukuni, a warrior from Izumahu, in combat before Emperor Suinin, defeated and killed Tajima no Kahaya in what is now Shimaine Prefecture. According to accounts, the techniques used in this encounter included strikes to vital points, chokes, throws, submissions, and the use of traditional weapons. As a hybrid martial art, Jiu-Jitsu is rooted in Tedori Jutsu, an ancient Japanese combat style designed to subdue enemies without causing excessive harm. It also incorporates elements of sumo and strategies for disarming opponents, which were part of the training of Bushi or samurai.
In its early days, each of these disciplines was developed by individuals and kept secret by various medieval warrior clans, including the samurai. Over time, they were given specific names, though initially, both in the East and the West, they were commonly referred to as Yawara or Jiu-Jitsu. Later, each variant was recognized as a style, school, or tradition within a broader martial art, each with different focuses, what is known in Japanese as ryuha. Throughout history, it has been believed that certain schools of Jiu-Jitsu, such as Kido Ryu, played a role in the development of modern Judo, alongside Shinryu. These traditions are thought to have been influenced by Shui Jiao, a form of Chinese wrestling that incorporates various throwing, joint locking, and takedown techniques derived from martial arts practiced in China and Mongolia. However, in 1888, during the early years of the Meiji era, a time when Japan sought to establish its identity while opening up to the West and expanding its influence in Asia, Jigoro Kano, the founder of Judo, stated that Judo, which is based on throws, holds, and takedowns derived from Jiu-Jitsu, was of exclusively Japanese origin, not Chinese.
Traditional Japanese Ryujutsu systems generally emphasize standing techniques, known as tachiwaza, and training with traditional weapons rather than focusing on ground fighting techniques or eniwaza. This includes methods characteristic of feudal Japan, such as Adori techniques for controlling opponents from a kneeling position, or seiza, the formal way of sitting with legs folded beneath the body. Another notable technique is shiko, a movement on the knees that was traditionally required when approaching figures of authority, such as feudal lords daimyo, the military leader shogun, or even the emperor. Today, this movement is still preserved in martial arts like Aikido. Ryujutsu also incorporates weapon disarming techniques against common samurai weapons, such as the sword tachi dori waza, spear sojutsu dori waza, and dagger tanto dori waza. Among the martial arts derived from classical Ryujutsu, Judo and Aikido are the most recognized. However, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu (BJJ) has gained significant popularity, as it specializes in ground fighting and has become a dominant style in mixed martial arts and MMA competitions.
Although traditional jujutsu systems may vary in appearance and technique, they share several fundamental traits. A common origin in Japan, with histories often tied to specific families or clans. Training is based on observation and repetition of movements, following established patterns in kata, which can be practiced alone or, more commonly, in pairs. Techniques include strikes, but not as an end goal, rather as a means to facilitate joint locks, throws, takedowns, or chokes. The practice is generally accompanied by a philosophical and ethical foundation rooted in the samurai code, Bushido. They feature a ranking system based on technical proficiency certifications, which also evaluate the practitioner's attitude and character. These elements have played a significant role in preserving jujutsu's essence over time.